everybody. Hey, happy Thursday. It's 1 o'clock and it's time for our live. So I will just sit and wait for a second, see who's coming in. Who's coming in live today. And if you are, just pop a hey in the comments there. Today's a really great one. We're going to be, everybody's feeling maybe a little bit anxious, a little bit uncertain right now. So we are going to actually do some great stuff to actually, keep your dream alive. Get that spark back for you. It might be feeling a little bit dimmed right now. So we are going to actually do some top tips, 3 top tips that are going to actually spark your dreams off again. Again, like I was saying there, it's all this anxiety and everything that's going on right now. And there's a bit of uncertainty, isn't there? It's raising its head and it's just actually stopping your dreams and of you taking chances. We want to go back into that safety and security and pursuing our dreams right now just seems a bit too much like a risk, doesn't it? So I want you to now step out of that safety mode that we're in, and we're going to start firing you up again, because you might be just feeling a little bit as if the light's been switched out a little bit at the moment, and that you can't go after your dreams. So if you are here live, just pop a hey in the comments so I know that you're here. I've not actually got any comments coming up at the moment for some reason. It's actually gone to a funny screen. So if you are here, pop me a hey in the comments so that I do know that you are here. And if you're watching it later on replay, do a hashtag replay for me. So first of all, I just want you to know that it's perfectly natural, isn't it? It's really natural when kind of the going gets a little bit tough, that it's just natural for us to actually start losing confidence in ourselves. And whilst you might feel a bit uncertain now and confused and anxious or scared, with everything that's going on, I just want you to remind you that there's no difference at the moment between the uncertainty that we've got right now compared to any uncertainties that we've ever felt in the past. So we've always lived in an uncertain world, haven't we? With an uncertain future. Nobody knows what's around the corner. So what we're experiencing right now is no exception. So now more than ever, we have to keep your dream alive, that passion. I know you've still got the spark in there. It's still simmering away. It may be pushed down a little bit right now. And that's absolutely fine. But I'm here with some top tips to bring it back to the surface for you. Because I know that you are still ready. You still want to create a life that lights you up. And we really do have the power to rewrite our own story. So last week, I think, or the last 2 weeks, we might have been in a bit of shock, mightn't we? And this week, do you know who finds that we're actually feeling a little bit... Hi, Naila, how are you doing? So maybe, in the last 2 weeks, it was the shock, wasn't it? It was shock of everything going on. And now maybe we've actually started to adjust to this new normal that we've got. So we've got this opportunity right now to really create the normal that we want right now. Hi, Brooke. Great to see you here. And hi, Jane. Lovely to see you here. Can everybody... I don't know what was going on there. Hi, Jane. Give us a wave if you're around. Give us some hearts and what have you, and so I can see what's going on. Hi, Joe. Lovely to see you. So we have now got the opportunity to create that new normal for us. What we actually want, rather than perhaps what's we've actually been doing up to now. So we've got a fantastic opportunity. So before we even start, we're just going to I want you to now, you may want to just Oh, brilliant. Great to see you here. And I'm excited to be here too. So before we even get started today, we're just going to do a very, very quick affirmation. You know that I like to do the affirmations anyway, but I think today even more so. And if you want to write this one down, please write it down. And so we're going to just do this affirmation today. So we're just going to just breathe in and hold a breath for just 4 seconds and then breathe out again. Just to relax ourselves a little bit, because we might still be a little bit worked up. So just breathe in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. And now the affirmation I want for today is, I'm ready to kickstart my dreams today and transform into the person I want to be. I'll say it again. I'm ready to kickstart my dreams today and transform into the person I want to be. So write that down if you want it, and I want you to say it out loud. Say it out aloud with me right now. I'm ready to kickstart my dreams today and transform into the person I want to be. Hey Naomi! So there's the affirmation that, really hold the intention of that today. And so we're going to start going into this, our session today now, really knowing that we are going to kickstart your dreams again. So, because now's the time to reevaluate, isn't it? It's to evaluate what's been going on. So, I just want you to think about this for a second. A year from now, no matter what you do, you will have results in your life. And now these results can be of, abundance of time, of money, of freedom, of love, health, fulfillment, whatever it is. Or there could be scarcity, lack and struggle in those areas. It all depends on you and whether you take the necessary steps right now to create the results that you desire, or if you continue doing what you've been doing and keep experiencing the same results. So the first top tip I've got is the first step is deciding what you really want. And this is what your main focus is going to be, what you're willing to do anything for, no matter what actually happens, no matter what obstacles come in your way, this is now what you really want. And it may sound obvious, but it's the question that I find that when I ask it, it's the question that most people struggle with. Often we've actually pushed our dreams, or someone else has pushed our dreams down for us for so long that we've actually lost touch with our own desires. So you question, am I really doing what I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of my life? Now your shining light, your dream, it might be to run a marathon, to write a book, or, start a coaching business, or landing the promotion, buying a house, whatever it is, meeting your soulmate, whatever it is. I don't want you to be playing small. Hiya, Jane. Pop a hey in the comments if you're here live, because I'm not getting comments coming up at the moment. So pop a hey in so I know, or pop a few hearts in because I can see all the hearts coming through. So do some hearts instead if you're here. So, I want you to now give yourself permission to, brilliant, I've got that coming up. So give yourself permission to dream big. Lots of people deny themselves that ability to dream. They lack the belief in themselves, and so they don't do anything about them. Even when that little niggly thing is in there saying that there's something still out there, that they want to do something else. So our dreams and our desires, they come from inside of us. Hi Sharon, lovely to see you. So they come from inside of us. Our dreams, they come from inside of us. So how can they not be valid? Often we're really in that denial of what we want. Now, you wouldn't have that dream if you didn't already have what it takes to make it happen. It wouldn't be there. Oh, hi, Jane. Oh, lovely. Hi, Jane in Australia. How's it going for you guys there? Just pop a hey in there. Let us know how you're all getting on with what's going on here. So, the other point to think about is you cannot make decisions from where you are right now. You have to make them from where you want to be. You've got to step into that person. You have to have that vision of where you want to be. So I want you to know, when you think about that, so the first step, think about what you want and dream big here. And I want you to forget about the how. Forget about how you're going to get there. Again, I've been doing the PE with Joe Wicks at 9 o'clock every morning. And he actually made a point this morning of saying that his vision for this whole thing, when he started it, 3 weeks ago, was he wanted to, he kind of had this vision of being the PE teacher for the UK. And now he's like this global PE teacher. He's like that. It's gone massive, hasn't it? I think at its peak it had like 900,000 viewers at one time. So he just had the idea, he just had the vision of the overall idea of what he wanted. So I want you to forget about the plan of how you're going to do it. Forget about the effort you've already put in, or what you've done so far. Just think about, what is it that you want? What is it that excites you? What makes your heart sing? What are all the hidden talents inside of you? We're all doing this right now, aren't we? Because we're all doing things that we never thought we would be doing, or, learning a new language, or whatever it might be. We've all got these hidden talents inside of us. So what do people say that you're good at? Maybe it's even things like, you're really good at listening to people. You're great at communicating, or, you really are a very sympathetic, empathetic person, and you love helping other people. So think about the hidden talents, those things that, you don't do every day, but that actually people comment on. So I want you to really hone in on those, because even if things get difficult, you've got to still have that overall dream in mind, especially when we've got these tough times now. And, maybe create reminders for yourself. Why is this dream really important to you? Remind yourself of that, put some pictures up around just to remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing. What are the reasons behind it? Now, this is a little secret as well. When you are, thinking about what it is that you want, I want you to think about the person who has what you want. Who's the person that when you look at their Facebook page, they're doing things that you want to be doing. I want you to look for that jealousy factor. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but I want you to be thinking about the person that has got what you want. Because that evokes an emotion in you, and it gets you focusing on what you want there. It stirs your desires up. So, when you're looking at social media, who is doing what you want to be doing? Who's got the life that you want to be living? And really get those, trigger those feelings. So I want you to, this is an action step for you now. I want you to write down all your strengths and your inner talents, and brainstorm all of the ideas that you have for what you want. If you could have a magic wand and change one thing in your life, what would that be? So that's tip number one. Tip number two is map this out. So once you've mapped out your dreams, you're going to bring it back to the present. So I want you to brainstorm a list of everything now that you want to be doing in a year, and link it to a specific area of your life. So whether that is health and fitness, or your love, love and relationships, career, business, money, time, whatever it is, I want you to brainstorm everything that you want to be doing in a year. And then what's the thing you're drawn to? What is that one thing that you're drawn to? Because you're going to bring it back to the present now. Once you've done that whole brainstorming, because you might have loads of ideas, but I want you to bring it down to one specific thing. So focus on the present now, and what's the one goal that you can look out of that's going to support that big overall dream that you've set in number one. And now every morning for the next 7 days, you're going to do 3 simple actions. You're going to write down that goal and do 3 simple actions that are going to take you one step closer towards that dream. Just really get it, be really simple here. Now, I don't want you to write down what you think you can have, or what just seems plausible in these current circumstances. I want you to be writing down what you truly, truly love, no matter how big or bold it might seem right now. Because that's sending out a message. It's sending out a message that you mean business, that you're serious about it, that this matters to you. It's your life. And it shifts your focus. So then it gets you to focus on that throughout the day, including all the other opportunities that are right in front of you that you've perhaps not been seeing. It brings those dreams into your life now. It's, it starts, we have a system called the RAS system, and that scans for opportunities, for people, for information, directing your attention towards what you really, really want. So we want to trigger our RAS system by doing that. And I want you to make those desires now non-negotiable. So once you've actually picked that one goal, I want you to decide. Decide means cutting off the possibility of any other options. You've decided that that's meant for you. So an action step for you on that one is, what decisions can you make on behalf of your dreams and that you can do every single day now to get closer to your goal? So for instance, if it's weight loss, focus on being healthy and make the decision to eat healthily and maybe, do a home workout. And top tip number 3 is to believe in your goal and put it out there. I want you to tell everyone what your goal is. Make it visible. Do a vision board. Do your passwords, the passwords that you have. Do it relating to your goal. Put pictures everywhere. Put post-it notes everywhere. I want you to literally live and breathe that dream. So, can you, make paper aeroplanes out of it? Put pictures up. Whatever it is, you've got to make your wish come true. So I want you to put it absolutely everywhere. Tell everyone that you care about, what your dream actually is. Put your posters up, whatever it is, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are right now. It's so, so important that we don't lose sight of them right now. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well and stay healthy. See you later. Bye.